I got to go in the background because, you know, there's always some stuff that's going on around here. Crazy people acting like they don't know what they're doing. So I can't just be outside minding my own business. I always got to deal with everybody else. So let me go in the background. So while I was going through all of this situation, when I started to notice the attack was on my life. So I had an alarm company called Vivint, and while I was in the military, and I used to have troubles with going to work and stuff like that. I would go to work and I'd be very tired, but they never knew while I was tired. You know, I would always be there on time and do whatever I need to do, but I would always be tired. And I was always tired because what was taking place was that in the middle of the night, my alarm system would go off saying that there was a fire in the house, or it would go off saying that, you know, somebody was opening the door, or it would go off just shut down, like literally, you know, the internet would just go off. So the security company or whatever was having all these issues, and I will be up throughout the middle of the night because I will be contacting the security company trying to figure out, why is my alarm going off? Why is it saying that I have a fire when I don't even have a sensor in that room? You see what I mean? And or why is it saying that somebody was breaking into my house when I don't even when the doors haven't been open, the windows weren't open. It would tell me that the windows were open, but the windows were never open. And I would be sitting there staying up all night trying to figure out what is going on. And I would be fighting with the alarm company all night because they would be telling me, oh, well, we don't know what's going on, or our system shut down. Our system wasn't working anymore. There was something wrong with the system. And I was like, well, how are you an alarm company saying that you're supposed to be protecting people and making them feel secure when your alarm is the one that's setting them off? You know what I mean? So the alarm was going off and it just completely traumatic. I was having trouble sleeping because the alarm kept going off, and I'm trying to figure, I'm afraid that the house might be on fire and I won't know it. I was afraid that they was going to red flag my house because the firefighters had to keep coming to my house also, by the way. Now we got the civilians involved. The firefighters had to keep coming to my house because I couldn't turn off the alarm. So it would go off saying that there was a fire, and I would call the company. I was trying to turn it off on the alarm system. It wouldn't let me turn it off. I would call the company, and I would be on hold for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then by that time, the firefighters, they're already here. So I kept trying to explain to the firefighters, I'm saying, sir, I'm not trying to waste you guys' time. I truly am sorry, but I can't get a hold of the alarm company. And I don't even know why it's saying that there's a fire in the house when there isn't a fire in the house. So, and I know with the firefighters, if they come out more than, I think by the third time, if they come out, they will start fining you, or you have to pay money. So I ended up getting up to that third time, and the firefighter was so gracious and so kind enough to say, he was like, well, ma'am,